So the mobile dairy classroom is a promotional item that Southland Dairy Farmers offers so that we can go around free of charge to schools, fairs, festivals, and teach a little bit about the importance of dairy products, milk, cheese, butter, and also tell the story a little bit about our dairy farmers, their cows, like Honey, and just get the word out, the good things that come from dairy.
So important for students to see that really, that hands-on and physical. We can talk about what happens all we want, but I think a lot of times, even us as adults, we really lose track and lose touch of where things come from. We think that milk comes from the grocery store, which is true, but really what's really important for us to see is the hard work behind the scenes that we don't typically get to see, specifically here in suburbia. We don't really get to see dairy farms. So really special that we got to see the hard work that the cow itself puts into the dairy, the hard work that the farmer puts into the dairy, so that when we as chefs take an ingredient, we know to honor it, or not to take it for granted, and we can make sure that we're utilizing it to the best of our ability. So I think that's a really special connection for our students to be able to make that we really couldn't do without the actual presence of them being here. So we had a really exciting lab right after our visit with Honey the cow. Again, trying to honor that milk, we actually worked with the environmental biotech class and we made mozzarella. So the environmental biotech class with Ms. Coleman, they had just been learning about enzymes, and we do use enzymes that naturally occur in our cows to make cheese. So we actually all came together and used that as a really cool learning opportunity, bringing that collaboration, taking that enzyme piece that the biotech students had learned, taking a lot of the skills that we had learned in the baking room, and bringing that all together to really highlight our milk. So it was a really, really fun experience. So we kind of all got thrown in together, but I believe the students had a really, really great time. Something a little bit different. It's always good to change pace a little bit. And again, something to really highlight the milk that cows like Honey give us all the time.
So it's really important for kids to know where their milk comes from, and not only milk, but all of their agricultural products, because there's a huge divide from agriculture to people these days, and we see that a lot in kids. Their food they think comes from the grocery store, from Kroger or Food Lion. So we really want to try to bridge that gap and show kids, what happens on farms, where their food, their milk, their vegetables, all those things come from.